I suddenly realized I seemed to be trapped in an endless subway tunnel loop. The man in the suit ahead of me was someone I had encountered countless times before. This time, I finally mustered the courage to speak to him, but this strange behavior frightened me, and I turned and ran. In my shock, I noticed the sign on the wall clearly marked Exit 0. However, the sign above my head indicated this was Exit 8. The next moment, the man in the suit emerged from around the corner again. I had to suppress my fear. Both the emergency call button and a side switch room were locked tight. Just then, I noticed a poster on the wall. Several ants crawled endlessly on a Mobius strip, forever moving yet never reaching their destination, which seemed to mirror my own situation. Suddenly, a puddle of tomato juice trickled down the wall. I fled backward in terror, only to see the strange man leisurely playing with his phone. The sign appeared again, but the number had changed from 0 to 1. I then noticed a warning sign that read, "Turn back when anomalies are detected. Do not turn back if no anomalies are observed." I instantly realized that the red liquid that had appeared earlier was the so-called anomaly. I walked into Passage 8 again. To my horror, I discovered that the liquid stains on the ceiling had vanished. I had no choice but to continue forward. Strangely, the number on the sign at the tunnel's end had reverted to 0. I realized this might be a rule-based game. Since I had failed to identify the anomaly earlier, I had to start over from 0. Understanding this, I took out my phone and photographed all locations where anomalies might occur. I even took pictures of the man in the suit each time I passed him. Then I reached the end, and the number changed to 1, indicating that no anomalies had occurred. I confidently entered the passage, but as soon as I pulled out my phone, I was dumbfounded. The photos I had just taken had turned into a jumble of yellow garbled text. I could only rely on my memory to spot anomalies. Suddenly, the footsteps of the man in the suit beside me came to an abrupt halt. This was clearly the anomaly mentioned in the rules. I quickly turned back, but the man seemed to haunt me like a ghost, following closely behind. Terrified, I broke into a run and fell to the ground. When I looked up, however, the man in the suit was standing motionless again, staring at his phone. The sign now read 2. It seemed this game wasn't so difficult after all. I drank some water to calm myself, then entered Passage 8 once more. This time, there seemed to be no anomalies. But as I passed a corner with luggage lockers, the sound of a baby crying suddenly came from behind me. I carefully opened one of the lockers.